wanted to start today's vlog. Today's Monday morning, and tonight I have a Friendsgiving that I'm going to. So I'm making some things for that right now. So you would have just seen, I was just prepping some potatoes. I signed up to bring some mashed potatoes, so I'm making those. I peeled the potatoes, I'm boiling them right now, and then I'm gonna mix them with some cream cheese, some butter, some milk, salt and pep, maybe a little bit of garlic and onion, but just a little bit. And they're so good, they're so creamy. So I signed up to make those, and then I'm gonna bring them in the crock pot. So if you hear the water boiling next to me, that's what that is. And then I also, one of my favorite things to make this time of year is gingerbread cookies. So I did sign up to bring those as well. And some of the group is gluten-free, so I got the Sweet Lauren's gingerbread cookie dough. This is so good. The Sweet Lauren's, everything that they have is so good, but especially the gingerbread, it is like, it's so snappy and like spicy. It's just a really good cookie dough and great ingredients as well. So I have two of these. So I took these out of the freezer last night and let them go in the fridge, and then this morning I kind of let them sit, just the cookie dough pieces, so that they soften, because what I'm going to do is roll them out like a sugar cookie kind of. And I have some really cute, these are just, I think these are from Amazon, but I have some mini cookie cutters that I'm going to make. Like, look at this tiny little gingerbread guy. He's so cute. So I've got some mini ones. I do got some big ones too, but those little mini gingerbreads are just, they're always a hit. I thought it'd be fun if you are cooking this week or prepping for a Friendsgiving, a Thanksgiving, or whatever you got, if you're cleaning, whatever you got going on, I thought it'd be fun to turn this video on this week. Cook with me, clean with me, prep with me, do all the fun stuff. And I'm pretty sure this video is going up on Black Friday, and then Vlogmas starts next week. So get ready for all that. I got my matcha, and let's make our gingerbread This is about 1 bag of potatoes with just this much milk, so not that much milk, just enough to make it a little more creamy. Some pepper, some salt, just a splash or just like a dash of garlic and onion powder. And then about half of a cream cheese and about a third of this block of Irish butter. I don't know the exact measurements, but just measured with the heart, and it turned out so good. We just taste tested it. So what I'm going to do to keep it warm and to bring it to the party is just put it in my crock pot. So I can put on the warm setting, it'll stay warm, and that can fit a lot of servings. And then I do have one more pot of potatoes, just so we have more than enough. So I'm going to see how much I can fit in there, and the rest I'll just give to my husband. I took the gingerbread cookies out of the oven, and some of them, that little batch, I stuck in the fridge for about 10 minutes before, and this one was already kind of warm, and I stuck it in the oven that way. So learn from me, chill them for a minute before because they kind of all melted together. They're still cute, and I'm gonna add icing so it will help add to the, you know, shapes, but some of them are just goners. From the Friendsgiving a little bit ago, and I'm about to take my makeup off, and I've been using this to take my makeup off lately. It's the Garnier. It's similar, it's like a makeup melting balm. It's kind of similar to the LMS one. That one's obviously my favorite, or the Clinique Take the Day Off, I think it's called, but this is a great little drugstore version. It actually works pretty good. I think this is like $14 for this pretty big tub, and I don't know how many uses there are in this, but it's a pretty good product. I like this a lot. Actually, this is like my third time repurchasing this or so. But anyways, my Friendsgiving tonight was so special, so sweet. I obviously didn't really bring my camera. And yeah, the Friendsgiving was so sweet. So I brought those mashed potatoes and the gingerbread cookies. Those were a hit. And then everybody brought stuff. The people who hosted it, they made like beef roast, and they had such a pretty setup. I'll put some pictures here if I can. They had such a pretty setup, and she made everybody like a homemade name tag and wrote us a little card on the inside, and it was just so beautiful and nice. So I love a Friendsgiving, and they're just always so special. So that was a great little kickoff to start the week, and yeah, really special. So anyways, back home, I really gotta take this makeup off. I like instantly came home, put my pajamas on because it's so cold out and it's just so cozy. And it was really nice because at the people who hosted it, was at their house, at their home, and they have a fireplace. So I just was sitting by the fireplace all night, and that was just the best. There's nothing better than like a real fireplace, you know. Look how good this melts that makeup off. This is the cleanser I've been using. Clearly it's almost gone. It's the Summer Fridays Super Amino Gel. This is also a repurchase. I think this is my second time buying this, and it's like obviously a pretty big like tube of it, so it lasts pretty well. But yeah, it was just really special to be part of that group, because something that I've found on my new walk with Jesus is like the friendships that he like brings into your life. Like sometimes they're so random and so like funny, but they're all like just like the sweetest friendships. Also, this is kind of random, but I like to keep separate towels that are only mine, and they're only in my bathroom, that are separate for skincare. This probably isn't groundbreaking. I'm sure a lot of you do this, but it's just really nice to have a separate skincare towel that I only use for that. And I just have a ton of them, and I just keep my drawers like stocked with them. I should probably get black ones since I'm always washing my makeup off with them, but like they're just like I always know, because otherwise this might be like obvious, but otherwise like you either grab your like towel that you dry your body off with or your hands, and it's just kind of gross. This is just the Summer Fridays jet lag mask. Anyways, I'm gonna stop chatting, pick this back up tomorrow. Guys, I'm so excited because I get to partner with Quince on this portion of today's video. I'm so excited and it's perfect timing because I have been rebuilding my cold weather wardrobe. So if you're familiar or not, I was just living in Florida for the last 3.5-ish years and just moved up to Michigan. So I had purged like all of my cold weather clothes. I had barely any coats, sweaters, long pants, like nothing warm. I got rid of all of it when we were living in Florida for so long. So I've had to really start fresh. And I have always been somebody who I like to have a touch of like a capsule wardrobe. That's kind of more my style, more of a minimal type of wardrobe. Not to say I don't like to shop and get fun things here and there and kind of follow some trends, but I typically steer more towards a capsule type of wardrobe, meaning I like to have quality things that I can wear over and over and that I can wear with every like different piece. I like to have mix and match tops, bottoms, jackets that can be worn a bunch of different ways. That's just my style. I just think it works for me. I think it looks best on me. So the fact that I get to partner with Quince is just such a blessing. So if you're not familiar, Quince is a brand that is redefining luxury by helping you get high quality pieces made with like 100% cotton, high quality materials at a more accessible price. If you go on the website, you can see Quince has premium fashion, has home goods, wellness products, and they make it all affordable without compromising on things like quality, sustainability, and their ethics. I had so much fun picking out pieces from their website that fit more with my wardrobe, with, like I was saying, kind of that classic black and white, creamy beiges look, but they do have tons of color. They also have athletic wear. It's not just like day-to-day clothes. They have athletic wear, sleepwear, anything you could think of. Sheets even. Quince is able to make their prices so accessible by cutting out the middleman and working directly with top-tier manufacturers. They provide the highest quality of materials from fine silk, cashmere, organic cotton, and more. I was so curious to see what the quality is like because even I, when I order things off of Amazon or wherever it's from, even I have almost gotten used to clothes that are see-through or clothes that just don't last more than a couple washes or even last through one wash. So I was so curious to see what the quality was actually going to be like when I did get my order. So let me just take you through. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me take you through my order, what I picked out, and you can see for yourself. Before I jump into the clothes, I just wanted to mention quick things. There's always free shipping. There's 365-day returns. If you're a new customer, you can get $20 off your first order just by signing up for emails. We just start out with this jacket. I'm sure you're all curious. This is called the hooded Sherpa jacket. I love like a fuzzy, cozy, you know, this time of year, this is just gonna be my most worn thing. And this is so nice because it goes a step further than just being like a hooded pullover type of sweatshirt. It's actually a jacket and I think can be very dressy. So first of all, it does have this incredible large hood. I hope you can see it okay with my dark hair. I do have a black shirt on underneath it, but it has this super large, like oversized hood that is gonna be so warm. If you do want to get this for actual like warmth, look at that. This has a little snap here so you can zip it and then, well, I was so grateful to get to pick this out. This is gonna be such a staple. Like I said, the black and the teddy. I have so many like teddy pieces or this kind of fuzzy Sherpa material that is like so cheaply made that to get one that's actually a nice Sherpa makes such a difference. And it's lined on the inside. So it's not just Sherpa, it has this double lining on the inside. You can see it also has these sleeves that can cover the hands, so that's added warmth. Regardless of the warmth, I think the style is just so cute. I felt like this little kind of bomber type of jacket would go good with whether I'm wearing activewear, obviously if I'm wearing jeans like these, or even dressed up. It's called the Stretch Cotton Jersey Long Sleeve Fitted Tee. So I have picked up, I can't even tell you how many long sleeve shirts that I've picked up since already moving here. They're just my favorite, they're my go-to, and they've all been see-through. I've posted them, so you've seen they've been see-through, or they ride up, or they're just not well made. So when I got this, I was like, oh, like this is how clothing is supposed to fit. This is how it's supposed to be. It just feels a little bit more elevated and classy. So this is 100% cotton. It is stretchy. It's just so nice. You can tell this is gonna wash up so nice. I just wanted to look up these jeans in particular. There's 3,500 reviews and these are literally $50. Original price $245, like traditional retail price $245. These are called the Bella Stretch Relaxed Straight Jeans and they are stretchy. They have these in multiple colors. I got this like light wash blue. These were so special to find. So I'm 5'7", I'm typically a size 8 in clothes, like bottoms. And you know, if you're a fellow tall or even just like a little bit taller girl, it's so hard to find jeans that fit. And I also have hips, obviously a little bit curvy. And it's just so hard to find jeans that fit your body. So these were just such a great fit. These were great, especially for a stretch. They just feel so high quality. I can't wait to wear these. Again, I just have on these little fuzzy socks, but obviously imagine some boots or even some sneakers. Like, these can just be worn so many ways. This tank top is called the cotton mesh like jersey tank. And I hope that you can see, it's always so hard to show like black, but I hope that you can see it has this like cinching on the sides right here, so the whole way down, and then it's kind of like a dolphin cut, so it's kind of like this, kind of like a rounded little cut, not see-through. But I thought this beautiful up high like mock neck was so pretty as well, even like from the side and the back. It's so pretty, and honestly, like, I feel like it's like even flattering, like where it cuts on the arm. Like, it's just really flattering and pretty. I just want to get this right. So these are called the Stretch Crepe Classic Trouser Pant. So many colors: redwood brown, gray, chocolate brown, ivories, blacks. I got the 32 inseam on these, so they're nice and long. So you can see, like, if I don't have a heel on, they are touching the floor, which I think is the prettiest. I think it's pretty even with a flat, but obviously if you have just a touch of a little heel on. But these are so pretty and so flattering. I feel like these kind of trousery type pants are really in, but so hard to find ones that flatter your body, because the trouser can just overpower and just look clunky and not right. But these, they're just done right. So it was just so exciting to get a package in the mail of clothes that are actually really high quality. So if you are also needing to rebuild, or you just want to refresh your wardrobe and get some things like me, if you value more quality pieces and you like more of that kind of timeless style that you're going to be able to mix and match and wear all the time, I would definitely check out Quince. Again, I will have everything that I picked out linked down below for you to shop in my description box, and I'll just link the whole website so you can take a look for yourselves. I wish I could stay in those Quince clothes because they're just so nice and actually comfortable, but I'm actually going to go work out. So let's get ready to go do that. So right now I just use the gym in either in our apartment. So I never showed you guys in our home tour, but we have a spare room right back here, and it's Brett's office / our little workout area. So sometimes I just go in there because he has got such a great setup. So sometimes I just go in there. I'm just gonna put this little headband on. Cute. You know what, maybe I'll show you it, but sometimes I just go in there because he's got such a great setup. He's got so many weights, he's got a big like mat that covers the whole floor. So I go in there and just do a couple little things. I actually had ChatGPT like make me, I never ever use ChatGPT, but I had it make me just like a 4-week like not beginner, but like starting again weightlifting plan. So I've been using that, or sometimes I'll go down into the gym at our building because it's so nice and so beautiful. But I really want to start. I feel like I'm at a good spot right now working out again. Before I filmed that Quince thing, I just made a couple of little oat balls. I love having stuff like this. Otherwise I'm like, what do I like if I want a little bar or something? I'd rather just have something that I make. So this is just, I could have showed you, but it wasn't anything special. It's just some oats, peanut butter, a touch of honey, hemp seeds, chia seeds, and some chocolate chips. So it's not like they're the healthiest thing in the world, but it was a nice little boost to get me through. At Friendsgiving, some of the people on my end of the table were talking about water talk, and how like on TikTok there used to be like water talk where everyone would show how they make their water. So I'll show you how I make mine. It doesn't have any flavors or anything, but don't mind my dishes. I've been washing dishes by hand. Right here we have a reverse osmosis water filter. So it's actually really nice. It's called AquaTrue, and you just fill the base. There's like there's a base back here. You fill that with just tap water, and this thing filters out all the gross stuff in tap water, and we actually have it to remineralize it, so it puts minerals back in it. Again, my husband's a health nut, so he did all the research on that. It's actually on Amazon. It is a bit of an investment, but it's your water, you know, and like we drink, obviously, we're made of water. So anyways, I just put our reverse osmosis water. I'll just use all of this. Literally that filled it up perfectly. So then I'll show you in the back here. There's just this pitcher. So we just fill this all the way up with just tap water. And we obviously wash this. I wash the whole thing about once a week or so, just to keep it clean and running good. But that's been great. And then while that's filling up, I have some salt here. This is, I forget what brand it is, but it's a really good quality, like, sea salt. So I take, depending how big my cup of water is, just like that much, like not very much at all. So a little bit of salt and then a little bit of these Aussie minerals. You can see, but this is in our spare room. So my husband has this thing called the Anchor, A-N-C-O-R-E, and it has different attachments and you can add weight to it and stuff, but it's kind of like a cable machine. So he does a ton of workouts with this thing, so I haven't really gotten used to it yet, so I don't really use that, but he absolutely loves it. So that's kind of a cool thing that he's got. This whole floor right here, let me see if you can see it, is all a big mat. So the whole thing's a mat, and then he's got some like workout stuff there. This is kind of his room. And then we also have just, his desk is right here. We have some dumbbells here. So he's got 5 pounds, 10 pounds, and then he's got these like power blocks that can go up to like 50 pounds. So he's got the setup in here. So it's like, I have everything that I need. I just gotta come in here and do it. And then we also have, he also has a walking pad, which that is so nice. We've had that for a couple years and that is super nice to have. Also the dogs, you don't know if you can see them, but they love to come in here because this whole floor is this big like mat. By the way, this mat is from Amazon. So is this treadmill, like all of our dumbbells. Maybe I can link everything that he has in here. Oh my gosh, I forgot I still have those fuzzy socks on. Whatever, they're comfy. Something sweet, so I'm going to make myself a Ninja Creamy. Brett was so kind to get me this last year, and so I made my creamy with, I had some of these samples. I went to Whole Foods the other day to get a new protein powder and I wanted to try a couple different ones, so I got this one. The brand is Just Ingredients, and this is just the vanilla flavor, but the chocolate one is what I have in my creamy. And when I taste tested it, like had a little sip of it, when I made the creamy, it was really good. So I just got that out of the freezer and I'm letting it kind of thaw a little bit because it's been in the freezer for like 3 days. So it's really hard right now. And I'm excited because I just used this, the chocolate one, and then milk. And every time I've made it before, I've used almond milk. So I'm hoping it's gonna turn out even creamier this time with regular milk. So I'm excited to try it, so I'm just letting that thaw for a minute. The settings that I typically always do is first I'll do light ice cream, and then I'll do respin about 3 times, and then the mix-ins. That's what I do every time. So first, light ice cream. Okay, I just did all 3 of those settings like I told you, so let's do the reveal here. Oh, that looks so creamy. Should we try it? I didn't do my mix-ins yet. It looks like a Frosty. You want to try it, people?
That's really good though.
Yeah, it's so good. I honestly don't think it needs mix-ins.
No.
Great. Cheers. This would be good. I saw that brand also had other flavors. Even like for holidays, I saw they had peppermint. That would be so good. Okay, so you all have seen my purse that I wear every day. Hope you can see it in the lighting, but it's this beautiful like beige faux leather crossbody, and then it has this repurposed Louis Vuitton little details on it. So this is actually a friend of a friend makes these, and I've talked about it before, but such a beautiful bag. She's so sweet and has such, like, her page, like, she makes such different styles and she's so creative. And anyways, she messaged me the other day saying that she's gotten so many orders of you guys buying this purse or something like it, and like mentioning my name. So that's so exciting. I love that you guys love this as much as I do. I literally wear it every day. And I just got a package in the mail that I wasn't even expecting, and she sent me another one. And I bought this one, but she just sent me this one, so I just wanted to share it in case you like this style too. And it's funny because I was actually just thinking I might start switching this out to something smaller, just when I have on a huge bulky coat and a sweatshirt and scarf and everything like that. It's honestly not, it's a good size, it's not too big, but I was just thinking I kind of want something smaller, so she just read my mind with sending me this one. How beautiful. So this one is just a black little crossbody. It looks like it'd be the perfect size to fit a phone. And then what she does is she takes real Louis Vuitton or other bags, old, like vintage ones, old ones, and repurposes them. So it looks like she just covered the front with this one. So this is so beautiful. Yeah, I'm so grateful. So I'm gonna switch this out. I even think it looks cute. Like, even if you're just like quick running to the gym, or if, I don't know, if you like our mom doing like quick school drop off, or just going, you know, grabbing a quick coffee, this would be the perfect little size, just because it will fit your phone, fit your keys, your wallet. Cute. Good morning vlog. It's the day before Thanksgiving and I just came down to the gym in our building. I'm just gonna walk on the treadmill in here, so just putting my stuff down. So no one's in here, that's why I'm filming. But I did bring my matcha, so I'm just sipping on that, just having a quiet morning. I baked my pumpkin pie already, so that is chilling in the fridge already. So yeah, I'm just having a nice little take care of myself day. But anyways, I just got on the treadmill, so I'm gonna get a little walk in. They have beautiful treadmills in here that I'm so grateful for. So I'm just gonna enjoy this cozy weather. I don't know if you can see, but it is like snowing outside. I'm just watching Claire Saffitz. I love her YouTube channel. She's always just a comfort channel for me. I love everything that she bakes, and she's got a great, I think it was last year, she filmed everything she made for Thanksgiving. That was so interesting and so fun to watch. And then this one, she's making sweet potato pie. So anyways, just watching her in our room. I just got back from walking on the treadmill in the gym. I went for 3 miles and just on a touch of an incline, and it felt so good. So I was down there for like an hour because I just walked at speed 3. So I was down there for like an hour, felt so good. Nobody came in there the whole time. It was just me. It was so nice. See behind me, can you see? It is so snowy today. With my festive tree in our bedroom, it's just so cozy, but it is so snowy today. Later in December, I'm hosting a, what's it called? Gingerbread and Jammies little holiday party. So it's just gonna be chill. It's kind of like in lieu of our Bible study that we've been doing once a month. We're having a Christmas party, so I said on the invite, I just said, like, wear your festive pajamas or whatever makes you feel cozy. We'll frost gingerbread cookies or something like that. And then another girl is bringing some like crafts to make, so it's gonna be so cute and cozy. But anyways, while I was in the gym downstairs, I was thinking the tree that I have in our bedroom that I always share, that tree is all like decked out in gingerbread ornaments, but it has all these little gingerbread ornaments. So I was thinking when the time comes, I'm gonna bring this tree, because I'm actually hosting that party in our building. Our building has like a little, you know, community room. So I'm gonna bring this tree just to make it a little bit more festive, since it's not gonna be in our actual apartment. And then I was thinking, I have a few other trees like this one that I could decorate. I'm not gonna obviously bring our whole huge tree down to the community room, but I will bring little decorations just for that little party. So, but I was thinking, I have a ton of ribbon. So I have that I can add little bows onto these trees just to make them even more festive. Okay, I have decided I'm gonna use this red plaid for the Christmas tree right here, because if you can see, some of these gingerbreads have little, like she has a little red bow. There is this, they're all connected, but there's this gingerbread that has a little red outfit on. I decided to go with this one, and I cut them about this length. So, about like an arm's length. And then I literally am just tying them in little bows. I've seen every other girl tie little bows like this. And then they just place them on the tree. So that is what I'm gonna do. I'm literally just gonna, where can you see? Just place them. Because I was thinking you have to tie it on every branch, but you don't. You can just place them. And it is so cute. That's so easy. Hello vlog, I just wanted to pop in and say happy Thanksgiving. Today is Thursday when I'm filming this. We just got home from our family Thanksgiving. It was such a special day, and I just wanted to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. I hope that you're all spending time with friends or family and just feeling thankful and loved. I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog out here. I just want to say thank you for watching. I'm so grateful to be back on YouTube this year, and the next video you guys are gonna see is Vlogmas. So if you're excited for Vlogmas, let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Happy Thanksgiving, and I'll see you next week.